Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe's starting nine. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Irvin Santana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Keith Bonner comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Keith Bonner.
Get ahead.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Ronnie Broadway will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Hey, we got one out here.
Hey, get ahead right here.
In there at the knees, strike one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line.
I go.
Brantley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Nothing gets by Freddie Galvis at third base. His veins are ice cold at the hot corner. He's not a very strong hitter yet. That will usually keep a guy from playing consistently at the big league level, but Galvis's glove is so good that it's worth sacrificing that lack of offensive production.
2 down here.
Hey, come on now.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis with no score. Miguel Sano will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Into the windup and the pitch.
No one out now.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches
Here
in
we
the
go.
upper 90s.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Steve Pearce.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
In for the first time now, and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Yeah, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9
Plays
pitches.
at 1 now.
7 down, 2 to go.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Right side hit hard. DeShields in the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the third inning to get underway from Target Field. Jorge Polanco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Hey, nobody away.
And he falls behind. 0-2.
Plays at 1 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1.
All right, come on now.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Byron Buxton takes his first shot here with
we
the
got
runner
one.
at first now and one away.
Get ahead of him right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Stepping in now, Heath Bonner, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ronnie Broadway is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th
Here we go,
inning.
guys.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Brian Dozier is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, we got one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Second strikeout for him here in the inning. Make that 9 now in the ballgame. And he is just carving these guys up right now.
2 down now.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Now. Here we go.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Steve Pierce
stay ahead right now.
comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey, no,
Starts with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Tap fouled at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Trevor Plouffe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
A 1 out now.
Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category.
Let's go,
so
boys.
Far
Let's
this
go.
year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jorge Polanco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Cleveland's out in front, 3-0. Kurt Suzuki will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings.
Hey,
They're
no
going to
outs
need to
now.
do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Here we go, boys.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Keith Bonner will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but
Rack
it's
him up
not
now.
something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, we got one here.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now,
3
3-1.
balls, 1
Well, I
strike.
think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Hey, we got one here.
Ronnie Broadway will stand in, and he, like so many others,
Gotta hold him.
hitless
Let's
in
go.
the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back, still going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
And the way this game was going, you're starting to think that maybe a chance down 4-0 that this thing is just going to get away from you. Well, think again. This is a mistake location right here, no doubt about that. And all of a sudden, they're on the scoreboard for the first time, and more importantly, back into this ballgame.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, one away. One away.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he definitely needed that one after the 3-run home run. And don't get me wrong, he hasn't forgotten about it, but that's a good job of putting it behind you and getting back to the task at hand.
Hey, now. We got 2.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Hey, come on. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 7th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 4-3. Leading off the inning, Steve Pearce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Hey, no one down here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing
Hey, one down
in.
now, one down.
As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall is under it.
Ball. Mine.
2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Settling in now.
Hey, we got
Polanco.
two
He'll
down.
look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
All right, come on now.
Boy, and he's turned
ball,
things
2
around
strikes.
from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 5-3. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 6-3. So long from Minneapolis.
They left 13 men on base.